Hello everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back. We are picking things up here in Felwood, where we left off before doing a couple of really awesome dungeon runs, which have been pretty lucrative for us. We got a new two-handed mace out of Lower Blackrock Spire, and also the Bracers of Valor. We can take a look here. We also have the Reaver Claws that we can equip at level 56, and I want to say a big thank you to Zunu for gifting us some 16 slot bags. I said a couple episodes ago that I was definitely willing to take help, and Zunu reached out while I was doing a dungeon, and even though I blew him off initially, he reached out again to let me know that if I wanted, he had some bags for me, and I did want, and I much appreciate it. It's going to make my life a lot easier. We had 6 slot bags, which, you know, that's like its own little challenge mode. But it's not a challenge mode that I really wanted to partake in, so really happy to have some real bags, and we probably won't have any more inventory issues. So yeah, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it. And I think that's really all the help that I'll need, is just the inventory space was hindering the entire playthrough, we'll say that. We have to come up here and get the corrupt Moonwell water. I feel like we were probably already in this area once, and I just didn't realize I had to click the item. So we'll come up there and we'll try to do that. Then we need to go up a little bit further. It says we need Tricksters and Hellcallers, but we can find those much more abundantly up to the north, so we might fight them up there. I don't think we're going to try to look for them down here. But I am going to try to find the corrupted Moonwell to see if we can collect its water. And yeah, we have some more things to do here. We're going to be going into Winterspring pretty soon. We have a couple of breadcrumb quests that are leading us that way. And I'm really hoping we can get the next 3 levels between here and Winterspring. If we can do that, we will have successfully avoided Ungoro Crater. Not that I mind Ungoro Crater, I like the zone, but I feel like we had just did it on the mage. So I really wasn't too keen to go right back in there and do all the same stuff that I feel like we had just done. So I'm really glad to be able to come here and to be able to have done some really cool dungeons. We got some achievements that I probably haven't got before. Definitely have not completed Blackrock Spire or BRD during Classic. Not successfully. I'm thinking it's gonna be back this way. And if we're really lucky, it's been completely cleared. Yeah, it's been completely cleared out, so. This is not a Moonwell. This is a Moonwell. And yeah, we could have done this while we were up here, but we didn't. So that's done. That unfortunately turns in all the way back to the south, so we are going to proceed to the north. I think we're going to work on this stuff and come all the way up here and get the flight point today. I really would like to have that other flight point. Up here in the middle of the zone, we have to explore the craters of the Shattered Vale, and we're also looking for Entropic Beast and Entropic Horrors. Infernal Bodyguards. Not what we're looking for. Yeah, the fetid water is still sitting here at the bottom of the craters like the guy told us about. Entropic Beast look like they are these guys. Let's get some buffs up here. There we go. Go ahead and probably switch back. Two-handed mace skill, pretty low. Yep. I think that might be one of our least used weapons. Two-handed mace and one-handed mace, right? Two-handed maces, 104 out of 275. No, one-handed axes is pretty low. That's okay. It's good to get this stuff skilled up as we go into Outland. And we have enough damage coming in from like holy damage that it's really not very impactful on us. We'll get it skilled up pretty quickly here. That was close. We are burning. Let's just do lay on hands. Yeah, we are burning, and I don't really have any food on me. Entropic horrors are also just basically elementals. They look almost the same from what I can tell. The beasts might have more of a greenish tinge to them. These used to be elites. Yeah, they wouldn't have us killing only 2 of them for the kill quest if they hadn't been elites at one point. That could be why I don't really remember fighting these guys. Because we probably didn't. So that's done. That was actually really... You'd think they would have come through and just increased the amount that we needed to kill. But they didn't, so that's on them. Now, so far we've been able to fight these guys, like, all on the outside of, you know, of the world. I wonder if we're gonna have to go down into one of the barrow dens for this last part. Looks like there's a road that heads back up into the hills here. I say road, it's really more like a trail. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to fight them out here. I like that we didn't have to go down into any of the subterranean areas. Probably not the smartest idea to do this when I'm having issues with hitting. But apparently it's gonna be fine. I'm actually kind of surprised it didn't pull at least the guy next to him. But I'll take it. Of course, you're a caster. I could have probably figured that out by reading your name. Oh yeah, because they're demons, we are auto-critting them with exorcism. AKA Holy Execute. Yeah, that's what we're calling it. Holy Execute. That hammer just went to the moon. Zoop! And it was gone. When we miss with Hammer of Righteous, we miss really big. It's a big miss. We could probably pull a couple of you guys. I don't really want these demonic runes. I wish I could auto-ignore them and just not pick them up. I hate having to click the window every single time one drops because it's a green item. I mean, I'm in a group by myself. I'm not in a group at all. I'm in a party of one. You should just let me loot the item without having to prompt me for that. It's a little bit weird. What do I have here? I have Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer. What is this doing for me? Increases melee range and spell critical strike ratings, and grants additional attack power. This could be affecting us in a huge way. We got a buff like this once on the mage, I think. I think it was the mage, maybe it was the warrior. And yeah, once we didn't have the buff anymore, we noticed. So I will try to take advantage of this. I just am not sure where we got this from. We need a bunch of Hellcallers, we need 1 Betrayer, and we need to find Zaverick. Where in the world is Zaverick? Zaverick is back in the other direction. Let's go back this way and see if we can figure out where Zaverick might be. Maybe he'll be in a building or a little cave or something. I didn't see him before. Yeah, he's in like maybe a weird spot. Is he up top? Oh, he would be right here if he weren't dead. So we must have missed him at some point. I'm just going to assume that we both need Zaverick, and this could be... Probably want strength more than wisdom, if they're a cat. We'll just wait here for a second. It would be nice if there was stuff nearby to fight. Maybe it'll start to respawn before he does. And for now, we'll just hang out. Any minute now. I'm pretty hopeful about getting us into Outland probably by tomorrow. Probably by the middle of the day tomorrow we should be getting into Outland. Those first two levels from 58 to 60 are going to be really, really quick. I remember that they were exceptionally quick on the Mage. And they're probably going to come even faster on the Paladin. So I'm looking forward to that. And I think we have time. It's funny because originally I didn't think we could even get a character to max level in time. It turns out that we could. We even, you know, we wasted a few days. We wasted like 5 days on the Blood Elf. We could have been 70 already. Can't really think about that, but it is nice that even though we had that false start, I feel like I'm really happy that I stuck with the class. I feel like the class has been really amazing. I've had such a good time playing the Paladin. And I'm not sure if that would have been the case, really, with any of the other classes I was experimenting with. There we go. Dude has been slain. We picked up his flute. And our buddy, I think, is AFK. I hope he still gets credit. Let's take a look at the flute. You study the simple wood flute you picked up after defeating Zaverick. The knotted wood feels solid, but it seems as if the spirals and patterns on the surface begin to spin and move as you turn it over in your hands. Suddenly, you feel a sense of dread. You shake your head, sure that your mind is playing tricks on you. It's possible that other satyr carrying clues as to what you have found. Bring your findings to the druid Eridan Bluewind that lives in the southern Felwood. Did that give us another quest to collect stuff? Okay, yeah, Jadefire Fellbinds. Huh. Okay. Alright. So I guess we're trying to loot them. Do we have to use the item on them? Sometimes when it puts items here... Well, I guess we're going to find out. Yeah, we can't use the item on him. We can't use the item again. The item was just to begin the quest. Okay, we're just going to find the Fellbinds on them. Which means that we have to find more of these guys than we were kind of originally planning. But the drop rate seems really good, so there's that. Well, we got all of the item we needed. We still need 4 more hell colors. Which seem to be few and far between. We're just gonna have to fight whatever's up. Because doubtless they all share spawn points. Definitely more people here today than yesterday, but it is a Saturday. So... This could take a while. I mean, listen, the spawn rate is not that fast. There aren't that many of them to begin with. Oh, we got really lucky. Look at that. Robert, just bitch about it, man. And then if you do that, the game will be like, oh yeah? It's gonna be hard, is it? Is it gonna be really hard? Oh look, here's your guys, you whiner. So yeah, we just have to complain about stuff more, apparently. And there we go. All done. Let's come over here. We're looking for blood amber. Can we get down this way if we are relatively careful? Oh, that was a little far. Oh, 16 health. Okay. Pause and heal. Yeah, we were down to 16 health. That could have been just a needless death to gravity. I feel like I want to follow the road around. Yeah, I'd like to open the map up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we do need to follow the road around anyway. They're not down here in the crater. They're over on the side of the road. We are pretty close to having a log full of completed quests, and after all those get turned in, maybe we'll be heading into Winter Spring? I don't know if we can get 3 levels in Winter Spring, but I wouldn't be opposed to to doing another BRD as DPS and just kind of following along. I would not be opposed to that at some point. Okay, we've got the guys we need here. They seem to maybe be outside and inside of this cave. A lot of you guys expressed the opinion that I had that it would be good for Blizzard to leave in the Joyous Journeys buff up to level 70 even after Wrath comes out. I don't think they're going to do that, and then you guys also reminded me of heirlooms. Yeah, I don't really like heirloom gear. Obviously it got to a point where if you wanted to roll an alt, you needed to have heirloom gear because you were getting the experience buff. The thing I don't like about heirloom gear is, like, for those pieces that you have heirlooms in, which you want to have as many as possible, you don't get to equip upgrades. And getting cool loot and getting cool upgrades and looking different along your journey is kind of part of the fun of the game for me. So when I'm wearing heirloom gear and I'm just, like, wearing the same gear the whole leveling experience, it gets kind of lame in that regard. Obviously, like, it doesn't matter, you're gonna level the character up anyway. It's gonna get gear at endgame. Just like it minimizes the journey, kind of, in my mind. But yeah, I guess that's how you get your you don't get up to 50%. Is it like, can't you stack it up to a 30% buff? Isn't that what it is? I forget what pieces of heirloom gear had the experience bonus. It's like the cape, the helm. I don't think they all had stacking experience, did they? I guess I'll need to look into that. Yeah, I don't think it gets you to 50%, but I think it can stack to like 30 or 40%. Which, you know, it's not nothing. I would prefer no heirlooms, and we keep the Joyous Journeys buff. That way, everybody has access to it. The thing about heirlooms is you obviously need a max level character. I think there's a significant gold cost. Some of them might have been sold specifically by guild vendors, so you have to be in a guild that has unlocked. Remember guild achievements? Am I thinking more of Cataclysm? Because I remember getting the heirlooms off the guild vendor. And I remember that stuff in the guild vendor being based on your reputation with the guild, like in your guild's overall achievement points or something. That's what I remember from like initially with the heirloom stuff. Maybe these guys aren't out here. Maybe these guys are like exclusively down in the cavern. If that's the case, then I shouldn't be out here. So yeah, I don't know. I really wish they would just leave the buff in. But yeah, if you left this buff in, and then you stacked that with heirloom gear, it would probably be pretty crazy. But I feel like it's good to pull in people who are new to the expansion or new to the game, because it really does make the journey joyous. It's aptly named. When they named this, they knew what they were doing. Because it does make the journey a lot more joyous than a 200-hour journey might be to most people. I enjoy a good 200-hour journey. I think our human mage, by the time he got to like level 52 or wherever he was at when we boosted him, like that had been over 200 hours of play. Obviously that character was a classic vanilla character for most of his life. I don't mind that kind of long journey, but look, I have time to do that. And I have motivations to do it, so not everybody has the time or the motivation to commit to a 200-hour journey. But they might want to commit to like a 60-hour journey. You know, and I feel like from one, you could probably get 1 to 70 in like 50 hours, it feels like. Our slash plate is not really going to be very accurate. You could probably take out about 8 hours of maybe times that I AFK'd, like I would put myself in flight, I would walk away, and the game would eventually log me out. Maybe minus 8 hours, so probably the 2 days. So yeah, we're about 50 hours in. We've probably got 15 more hours to go before we get to level 70. So yeah, 60, 70 hours, depending on how you play. Obviously, we spend a little bit more time reading some more of the quests and things of that nature. And I feel like that's a good amount of time for a WoW character to really grow on you and breathe. Is if you take that 60 hours and that gets you into Northrend, that's perfect. That's 60 hours, you get to learn the class, you get to learn the world. You can work on professions if you want. 60 hours, 70 hours, it's a great amount of time. 150 hours, not so much. I have never been into this cave before, and I don't really know where... It looks like it terminates up ahead. And apparently there's just nothing that spawns back here, so that's cool. Let's hope some of this stuff respawns as we make our way out. Apparently we can go up or down here. Let's go up. Why not? I don't think we've been up. There's nothing alive up here, it doesn't look like. So there's that. Oh, here we go. There's some guys that have respawned outside. That would be a perfect place to get our last couple of items, wouldn't it? I'm not going to leave this to chance. We're going to round a few of them up. And there we go. We are rooted, yep. Okay, let's get back up to the road, which we're going to do over here, and we will go to the town, get the flight point, and then we'll fly down and turn all this stuff in.
May the stars guide you.
Oh, that reminds me, can we, was it 56 we needed to be? Okay, yeah, 56 we need to be to equip the new plate gloves. We will get there pretty soon. I do need to empty our inventory. We can't get idle on that just because we have a lot of inventory space now. I need to get these old bags out of here and probably some other stuff as well. I'm excited to be going into Winter Spring. I thought we were going to do Winter Spring on the mage, and then we didn't end up needing to do it. We didn't get over to it. I think we ended the mage in either the Burning Steppes or the Searing Gorge. I think it was the Burning Steppes that we got level 58. And I think I'll do what I did with the mage and the warriors. I'll probably put the Outland stuff in its own Outland playlist. Seems to work better that way. And I know that there's always some people who they just want to see one part of the experience over the other. So having them in separate playlists always makes sense to me. So I'll probably do the same thing with this character. And then we'll start a new playlist when we go into Northrend. So I like separating them by expansion content. So the Vanilla World, Outland, Northrend, each of them in their own playlist.
You wish to speak?
Take the corrupt water to the Barrens. South of Ratchet, hidden along the shore, is an old friend of mine, a shaman named Ilson. What we were familiar with this shaman from our shaman characters on the Horde side. I don't think we're gonna do this.
Be at your back.
I don't think so. Maybe.
What brings you
Well, we have the Ratchet flight point. We could do it. I might as well take it. I could put myself on a long flight during lunch, like walk away and come back to it, get us flown back.
Goddess.
And I don't have to do it now. I sense the suffering of ancient ones. Holding these items is almost unbearable. The flute you found was carved from an ancient protector, the Treant allies that have faithfully protected the Night Elves. The Satyr have been able to corrupt anything they come in contact with, which includes the ancients that made Felwood their home. By the use of the Fel, the spirits of the ancient has been bound and tortured, never completely released. The Felbind you found is no doubt related. We must try to purify the flute. Bring me blessed water from the Temple of the Moon
May the stars
in
guide
Darnassus.
you.
And then we do have a quest to turn in a little bit further down the road here. I must remain steadfast in my conviction. Were the knowledge I possess to fall into the wrong hands, it would spell disaster for all of Felwood. Bring me the blood amber drawn, and we have the blood amber, yep. The blood amber will be used to find a means of defeating the corruption present in the Felwood. You've proven to me that you're willing to do whatever it takes for the Cenarian Circle. I trust you now, friend. It might seem odd that killing the elementals proved yourself to me, but the end of saving countless sentient beings must justify the means we take. Okay. You and I can now focus on the preservation of life through the salves I can make. The time has come to cleanse the Felwood. Salve via hunting. Possessing a Cenarian beacon allows one to see a corrupted soul shard on those tainted beasts that are put down for the greater good. I grind shards into a usable reagent that goes into making Cenarian plant salve. We will use that salve to turn corrupted plants into healthy ones again. In exchange for these shards, I will give you some Cenarian plant salves I have already prepared. It doesn't seem to be picking up the quest. It's a little bit weird. Is she giving us the items? I've never had a quest really act like this. We could log out and back in. We could do a /reload. And see if that helps. It didn't help. So, yeah. There's that. I mean, we could log out and log back in as well, but... now it has 2 listed? I really don't know what's going on with that. And I don't know how much time I want to waste on it. We could have easily done it. It's the one where we go around to the plants and heal them. But yeah. For now...
well met.
let's come back up to the north.
Wow.
And we will go talk to our buddy Nafian here. Yeah, I think at this point we just head into Winter Spring and we just keep pushing. I've heard the word on the wind about those not of our tribe who seek to ally themselves with the Timbermaw Furbolgs. I welcome you, but you must be warned that my tribe reacts poorly to strangers. These are trying times, and we can only trust those who choose to fight the corruption of the land alongside us, and have proven themselves to us accordingly. Those who have not done so will be met with open hostility should they enter the hold. Deadwood of the North. There's a camp of Deadwood Furbolgs directly to our southwest. Corruption permeates the camp, and I wish to put an end to it before they become a problem. The Deadwood tribe is evil, but the effects of the fell pollute their minds. Their hostility is not truly an innate quality, yet they cannot be helped. It saddens me that we must fight our own brethren. Alright, we can go kill a bunch of those guys for you. Sad, but it sounds like it has to be done. Or we could just die to gravity. That's also something we are quite capable of, apparently. It's going to slow us down here on these next couple of pulls and allow this hunter to get ahead of us. Yeah, he saw us coming. He was like, I'm going to pull every single enemy I can right now. Which was every enemy up right now. We don't need the runner, I don't think. Does he drop an item that starts a quest? He does not. I vaguely remember a quest for the runner, but nothing from recent history. Maybe something from back in actual vanilla. Although I could be just thinking of the Defias runner in Westfall. We could hang out here for a minute and kind of wait for respawns. I feel like we're bound to get some respawns. Although there are players kind of crawling all over right where that might happen. Let's see. It says we can come pretty far down to the south. Maybe we can loop the lake. Yeah, here we go. There was the chief, and we don't need him yet, but now I'm kind of getting the feeling that we eventually will. Kind of wondering if Winter Spring is going to be as populated as Felwood is becoming. They're both kind of smaller zones. So, you know, you get 30 people each side. That's 60 people running through the zone doing the same handful of quests. And yeah, we're missing spawns here. I mean, is it getting to a point where I really can't play on, like, weekend afternoons? Maybe I need to switch tracks here after this, and maybe I need to be looking for a dungeon group. Maybe I need to be looking for a dungeon group. Let's just put ourselves into everything as DPS. And see how that goes. Everybody in the queue is DPS. We could tank a Blackrock Depths run. I'd really just rather be able to quest and sit in the queue as deeps. Did we get a totem or something that begins a quest? We did. Ritual totem. One of the furbolgs inside Timbermaw Hold may have a use for such an item. Okay. I would be willing to tank it, but I don't want to set the precedent that I know where I'm going or what I'm doing. And that was kind of how we tanked Blackrock Spire. They just kind of pointed us in the right direction, and we went that way and we tanked things. And that was enjoyable. We'll see. I hate being so verbose, but I feel like if I talk at all, I feel like I end up being like very verbose. And I wonder like how people take that. I guess that was a we don't know the routes either and are looking for someone to really just lead the way. Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, guys, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we're going to do this run. I think that with the way things are kind of pretty busy here right now, doing another dungeon kind of strikes me as a really good idea. Yeah, I mean, conceivably we only need a couple of guys here. Unfortunately, this pull is not going to get us where we need to be. There's only one shaman here. Oh no! Oh, son of a... I forgot we had we'd used our other skill that stopped us from you know, doing lay on hands. So, you know, my whole plan to do lay on hands didn't work out. Didn't work out, guys. We are too low level to complete BRD. Oh. Okay. Maybe. you might be. You're level 50. I mean, I'm not. I'm not too low level to complete. Is this not going to happen? That would be okay. Yeah, do I have a way of getting out of this crater? Probably not. Yeah, I think that he's right. I think that they would probably be fine at the level they're at, especially because we're a couple levels higher. And yeah, just to get the achievement ping for completion, you know, I don't know if there's anything optional in there that could be harder. You still miss a lot when things are 6 levels above you. That's not untrue, yeah. Yeah, the problem, they might want to have a couple of, like, level 52 DPS, could be good. How many things are level 55? I don't know, guys. We're going to keep doing what we're doing, obviously, until and unless we get a summon with a group that seems confident that they can clear some of the content. Like half of it. This group seems like it needs a reform. Who is... now is the shaman the healer? Because 49 might be a little bit low to heal it. I can't believe that was the most convenient graveyard in Wrath. I thought they added a bunch of graveyards in Wrath to make spirit run's a little less obnoxious. But I'm not feeling it here. Apparently us being level 55 might be carrying the entire hopes of the group. If we get really lucky here, maybe there will be a shaman around. No, I don't see one. We do have a few quests for Blackrock Depths also. But hey, maybe we'll get them done, maybe we won't. If we do, awesome. Let's go turn this in. Now the chief just respawned. Now what are the odds that we turn this in quickly enough and get back to him quickly enough? The chances are none because, yeah, I remember now to get up here we have to run like a quarter mile in this direction just to get back up top, so there goes that. We like literally have to run over here to the road. I don't think there's any other way up the hill. Ugh, alright. I sense that you've achieved victory. Victory is such a hollow word considering what had to be done. Regardless, you've proven yourself to be worthy of our trust. It may take some time before the Timbermaw welcome you without hostility in the hold. Still, your perseverance will erode any suspicion my brethren may have about you. So long as you never betray us and raise weapons against us, we will find common ground. Eventually replacing our mail pants from Scarlet Monastery would be a good idea. Like maybe we just put these on and we call it. Let's just do that. And speak to Salfa. So we don't have a quest to go fight the chief. That's actually kind of surprising. Now what I'd like to do that I don't know if we're going to have time to do pre-summon is I would like to get the flight point. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it quite that far. I do have somebody in here who... what? What? Okay, now I've gotten completely effing confused. I'm gonna go this way. I don't know where I'm going now. That's how bad I am at directions of any kind. Oh good, we made it out, but I couldn't find the guy. There's a guy somewhere in there that maybe we turned into. I'll turn this one in. Grab Winterfall Activity is another kill quest. I'm gonna see if maybe we can get ourselves over to the flight point. If we get a summon and we're like halfway there, I'm just gonna ask them to wait. Because I would very much like to get this flight point. If we can get the flight point and set our Hearthstone here, that would be ideal. So that when we're done, I don't have to get on another boat from Stormwind to get over to Kalimdor again for the 3rd time. Yeah, that's the bad thing about Felwood, is that there's nowhere to set your Hearthstone. I feel like that lodge in the north would be a good place for one. It's just established enough that I can conceive of another building there where travelers could stay. This is almost like a little taste of Northrend. Just like a little taste. One of the farthest northern places, one of the only snowy zones in the game prior to Northrend. This, and then, well, there's 3. Dunmorrow, Alterac Mountains, and Winter Spring. Alterac Mountains is not all snowy, but there is a snowy part of it, where the ogres are at. Yeah, this will be an interesting run. I am hesitant to think it's going to be as successful as the prior run that we had in BRD, but what I realize about BRD is, like, there are a lot of blues that drop in there. It's a lot of decent gear. How are you guys getting there? I tried to figure out how to run there from Stormwind, and it didn't work. It didn't work, guys. I tried to run, and it didn't work. Yeah, we're definitely close enough now that I'm getting the flight point, and I'm going to set my Hearthstone. And that way, when we pick things back up, we'll just be right back here. We'll be level 56 and then some, I hope. I'm assuming we will at least get level 56, even if everything goes sideways. And that'll be 2 more levels to get into Outland. So today's Saturday. You guys know what day it is now. You can actually see what day it is all the time and what time it is. That's amazing. I actually like it. You're usually only a day behind. I try to record one day and get all those videos up subsequently the next day. So you get to see it day by day. Yeah, I think we're gonna make it to 70. I think we're gonna make it to 70 just fine. I have a good feeling. First things first, let's find the innkeeper. Here we go. Wait. Here we go. Scared me there. For a minute, I didn't think there was going to be an innkeeper here.
What do you want?
That was actually a little bit scary. Let's do a little inventory cleanup. This horrifying music from Nomergon. Oh, I just want it to stop. I think that's pretty good. The gun can go. The roasted quail can go. Stuff I should probably put on the auction house, but at this point really can't be bothered. Okay. Everything sells for such low prices on the auction house. That's what I talked about like a long time ago, talking about like a new economy, how the only thing even about it is that everybody's broke. And so you can't make any money. Let's turn in our breadcrumbs. He wants some uncracked Chillwind horns.
Keep it real.
And let's go grab the flight point. There might have been an easier exit to get us closer to the flight point, but we'll see. Kind of wanted to get up there just for... Oh, there we go. We can get up here. And yeah, guys, I'm going to leave this one here, and we're going to do another BRD run. Thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate all of your continued support on this series. It's been a wonderful time on the Paladin. Thanks to each and every one of you. Take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again really soon in BRD. Bye for now.